Okay. Got to see if it actually if it's working because I don't think it is. Oh, okay, it is. Can I hear myself?
Okay.
Yes, I can. um. Okay, I'm going to post this stream. Oh, I can't even find the stream. I'm struggling. No. Oh wait, I just remembered because it's unlisted. Nobody's hearing me right now. Public. I'm keeping the thumbnail the same. That's funny. Okay, here's the stream. Yep, devlog. Um, I don't know if this really counts as a devlog, but Jokesaken FLP breakdown. Yeah. Stream. Yeah, there we go. I'm actually gonna do that. Okay. Just to see if everything's working. Okay. No, this would help if maybe I had that like one thing. Um, yeah, there we go. Might need to log into it alone. I'm so freaking mad. Um, dude, it's like of course I have to log in. I'm so freaking mad right now, bro. Give me 1 second. Okay. Guys, you wanna? Oh, maybe I shouldn't say that. I was gonna say something that probably would have gotten me killed. Okay, there. I got my thing working. I added a stream marker. Okay, delightful. Those who clap. Stop. Okay, select stream. Okay, this is fucking ass. Why it won't let me see the chat. I'm sad now. Hey guys. What is the point of this? Hold on. If I let me turn on my display capture. What is the point of what the fuck is it looking at? Oh wait, it's on my other monitor. Hold on. Look at this, bro. What is the point of this? It's not showing me anything. What is the point of this? I hate YouTube. I need it to die. All right, well, whatever. I'm gonna actually like get on with what I was actually doing. Um, and I'm gonna like just show you guys the Jokesaken FLPs, like the breakdowns of them. So we're gonna be starting with Unicity. Uh, maybe I should like have like my YouTube thing like over here. Can I make it always on top? Is that a thing that I can do? I'll make it into yes. I'm gonna be the next Kaisenat. Uh, okay, whatever. It's I'm just gonna have to deal. So the starting of this song It has like these like little distortion effects, these little samples I found. This one you can't hear as much because it's really quiet. It's like really evil to give that atmosphere. And then we have this little like glitchy thing. Yeah, literally everything. Sorry, literally everything here is just like little glitch sound effects. And then we have whatever this is. It sounds really evil. And then like in the middle, I don't know why I put it here, but these are like really scary sound effects, like where, yeah, I think it's slowed down actually. Yeah, it is. That's what it sounds like normally, and I just slowed it down a ton, and you can just like barely hear it. And I am missing some of the samples for this, but it's only like the voice lines, so like the Jokesaken, yeah, all that I don't have because I forgot to save it. In fact, most of the samples were fucking lost before I like found this again. So, but moving on to layer 2, we have these drums. They're very awesome. I like them. And then it continues doing like the little glitchy thing, just without the this little thing, the little evil ambience. Because I don't know why I didn't include it there, but I just do what I want, I guess. But yeah, it's mostly just that for layer 2. And then layer 3, we bring in the everything else from layer 2, and we add this guitar that I made. Very evil and scary, which is what I was going for. And then we have more drums. Then we have this like little crash that mixes well with the drums and the transition. And that's mostly layer 3, except for the little transition here where it does like the little voice line.
What the hell is wrong with you two?
And that's pretty awesome. And it also has a
What is wrong with you?
a little reversed kick that I like. I like doing that a lot. I don't know what this is. Oh, this is the thing you guys heard in the teaser. It's really funny. So I just kind of kept it. And then we have this like little scream. And I think it's pretty cool too. That's like it for like layer 3. And then we actually have the chase theme. I'm gonna turn it down just a bit. And there's a lot going on here. There's like a lot. And then we're gonna start off with the kick. Actually, I don't know why the drums are like that. Okay, whatever. I was doing just literally anything for these kicks, bro. For the beginning of layer 4. I'm pretty sure like there's like no like, yeah, this is just like a pitch down kick to fit into the key. And I just like, yeah, I just pitched it down. I think there's like a little bit of mixing that goes on with this kick. If I can, no, actually no, there isn't. I just literally put it in there, but. And then we have this little like complexo that I use in all my songs. This is like the pattern. It's really simple, but it works well. Yeah, it's really nice, and I had ease mix on it. Without it, it sounds like this. It just kind of gives it that like electronic feel, or like with the chorus and stuff. And then we have like the normal kicks. It follows the same pattern as the hardcore kicks. Yeah. And that's the normal kicks, and then we have the snare. Again, these patterns are really like basic, that you could like do these as like a little 3-year-old child, but you know, that's just how most of my music goes. And then we have this like weird thing, this alarm. that's really pitched up. It also fit into the key. And I just like kind of chopped it up a bunch and just kind of looped that. We have the the Half-Life 2 Stalker Scream. Not sure why that's there, but it is. And then we have everything else, like the drums and stuff that I used. I just realized there's like a thing down here that I forgot to mention. This little thing. That it's used in all the layers up until layer 4, which is neat. But yeah. And then like the transition. Oh god, my FL's lagging. Hold on. I do like the kick stutter with the hardstyle kick. So it's really nice. And then we bring back the reverse kick and whatever. Oh yeah, and then we introduce this sample, the fuck yourself sample. Which is really fun. I liked working with that. We have this little like glitch effect for like the fill. Which is also pretty nice. That's kind of it for like the transition. This part I don't really entirely like this part. If anything, I might change it in the future, but we got the kick again. With a sort of different pattern. It's just kind of like shortened, so it could be like have those little pauses in between. So is this like the little complexure pattern I made. Yeah, and then bring back the kick, which uses the same pattern. Snare also brings back the same pattern. And then the fuck yourself sample. Yeah, and then we got the crash and stuff like that. This is like a little it's like a little sequence that I made in or well, I didn't make, but it was in Saratus. I just thought it fit. It copies the same pattern as the complexure pattern, but it's just like it only shows like the first bar. So it ends up sounding like this. And that was only used for like two little sections there. But I ended up yeah, pattern bring back the same bro. Fart, Liam fart. Okay. That's W. And then we move on to like the drum spam. Once again, I'm not very proud of this little area, this little section, because it's kind of slop, but this is like how the kick pattern goes for the hardstyle thing. I just thought it had enough like of like a pattern to just work with. And the complexure pattern changes a little bit with the rhythm. It's no longer just like the little, oh well, no, it's kind of the same actually. Never mind. Same kick, kinda. It's just it just kind of follows the hardstyle kick pattern more. The snare doesn't change. Neither does the fuck yourself sample. And then the transition. I like going into like these little parts, so the transitions, because I have the most fun with them. But we have this the Roblox victory noise, just like with a lot of bit crush. Yeah, so it would sound cool. Then we have this, the fucking fart sound effect. We got another glitch, bass glitch fill, the reverse kick. Yeah, the fuck yourself sample. It's my favorite. It's probably my favorite out of the entire song. And then we move on to the next part of layer 4, where the thing kind of changes. It kind of consists of the same pattern as earlier. Yeah, but we got a different kick. It's really nice. I like these kicks. But it's also pitched down to fit, or pitched up to fit the key. Same complextro thing, just louder, because this part gets really loud. Same kick as earlier, same snare, and the fuck yourself sample comes back for every like beat. We got this bass loop. I don't know what this is. Oh, it's the Roblox little ping noise. I forgot where I found this from. But I used it for some reason. I don't know why. And like right here, the little transition, it changes like the kick again, like a little the rhythm of the song. I actually use this like little kick rhythm a lot, where it goes like dong 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 dong. I actually use it in Overmind's theme, which I might open later. Nothing else really changes though, because it doesn't really need to. It introduces this little break loop I found for like a couple of seconds to fit the rhythm, and then little voice line, whatever, TTS, yeah. Yo, the stutter with the fuck yourself sample. I can't stop saying like the fuck yourself sample is like the best sample I have ever. But after that it's kind of just loops, just with a kind of different kick pattern. And then it transitions again with the same like Roblox victory noise. Oh my gosh, and I'm lagging. Because all these FLPs take up like a bunch of CPU. It kind of changes, I think here. Yeah, it changes like the pattern, the complexure pattern a bit. Yeah, I like this. It was actually made using Flex. Which is really funny. I rarely ever use Flex, but whatever. I think it has like a lot of effects over it though, if I'm not wrong. No, it's just ease mix. Okay. And then we got like this stupid Roblox sound or song I found that I just decided to sample because I thought it fit Unixity and it was really funny. Yeah, and then we got a bit of layering with the bass. This really weird sounding thing. Also just uses ease mix. Uses the same break loop that was used in the transition for this part of the song, but it actually like stays and just layers the drums a little bit. The kick also kind of comes back, but you can't really hear it. And it's really like only there for a couple of seconds. Oh yeah, and the drums I did for this part, the pattern kind of changes because it's not like the normal thing I showed you guys. It's like has like a yeah, it has like a little stutter and like a layered kick now with this. I do like this little pattern. Oh yeah, and it kind of like fucks up here. Okay, like. Yeah, and that's it for that kick pattern. And then just kind of loops. This is like the exact same pattern as last time, just with the kick, the hardstyle kick being slightly different, and the this being like every like yeah. It just does that because I like complextro. and then it has this like little screaming thing. I can't even classify as this really screaming. It's just like really weird distortion that I put through a bit crusher, the blue. Yeah, you just kind of hear that for the rest of the thing until like the transition, and that's like it for the Unixity Unixity theme. There's a couple of other things that I probably didn't list, like the voice lines, but I don't fucking have those, so you're never gonna hear it.
What the hell is wrong with you two?
You get the movie clip I've already mentioned. Okay, let's move on to a different song. What's the BPM? It's the BPM for the Unixity thing is 191. I forgot you guys can't see it actually. I might hold on. Let me move it down just a wee bit. Give me like 2 seconds. Okay, there you go. Now you guys can see the patterns and shit. Let me go into my Jokesaken FLPs folder. Ooh, okay, I'll do this one. This might actually be kind of leaking. Because not really, but it's just like I did remake this song a little bit, but it's like from the Christmas update. It's the green fella, the Christmas green fella skin. That's chase theme never got finished. It's opening. It's gonna take a while. These FLPs are always so huge. Okay. So at the start of the song, we have these the eggnog bells. Because F and F, yes. You got a crash. Really basic crash. You got this thing taken from the Cool Kid FLP. The old Cool Kid chase theme. We got this little break loop. I love loops, bro. If you know me, I love loops. We got a little different loop. Because I have no clue how to make drums like these. I mean, I could, but I'm just too lazy, so. We got this guitar. Made with Odin. In layer 2. It doesn't really fit that well. The drums kind of fuck it up because there's something wrong with them. Whatever. We got layer 3, which introduces a little piano. You guys already know what that's referencing. And we got the Earthbound Geiges little sound, but it's just like layered with like a slide note that fades it out. We got the crash again and everything else. Yeah, and then it transitions into layer 4. Everything else is the same. They're from different layers. It's just the drums don't come back. We got this break loop, or it's the same break loop, just really quiet. Got this bass. Also made with Cyrus, I'm pretty sure. We got the guitar again, which follows the bass, and we got I think this is okay, yeah, these are just like harp strings, or harps. Once again, follows the same bass progression. We got, what is this? Organ 3? Okay, it's just an organ. Yeah, I'm the loop master. Yeah, it does that. And it's really nice, so I kept it. Oh yeah, and the piano also layers that. Yeah, okay. It loops. Yeah, and then it switches up. I didn't really finish this, so I'm not gonna go too in-depth into it. But now the keys, the piano, it follows the harp instead. We still have the same guitar. The harp is the same. Everything else is the same except for this, which is like a little melody I made. And it just kind of loops that throughout the end of the song, or while the unfinished part of the song. I'm pretty sure it's just layered with yeah, it's just two sound fonts. One is the, oh shit, wrong thing. This is just a little guitar from the Earthbound sound font, and the other one's from the GM sound font. It's just a square wave. Not a lot of mixing went on in this. Literally like none at all actually. I could care less for the mixing. Yeah, that's kind of it for this song because I still haven't finished it. So I guess we can move on to a different song now. Ooh, this one's a classic. This one's old. It's the what is it? The God, I can't think. It's the Dave and Bambi LMS, aka lesson. Someone pinged me. Why did someone ping me? Okay, bro. Pwned by 14. Okay, whatever. I don't even know if some of these things, yeah, some of these things won't even load. So a lot of these things are gonna be missing samples or whatever, but I could care less. If they don't have enough, then I'll just won't load them. I won't show them. Oh, there's so much. Okay. So to start, this song has a lot of like kind of a lot of stuff. So to start off, we have this little melody. And it just progressively gets louder because it starts off really quiet. Yeah, you can barely hear it then. Basically what it is, Jesus, this is really loud. It's just like the GM sound font that I found. It's a vibraphone to make the lead melody. Yeah, and then it uses FL keys for the piano. Really basic progression, but it goes dun 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 dun. Yeah. It has the 1x heart loop that you can barely hear for some reason. I have no clue why you can't hear it, but whatever. Oh wait, no, it's because of the fucking, is it? No, okay, you just can't hear it. Oh wait, I'm stupid. Okay, hold on. Okay, there we go. Okay. Okay, whatever. Yeah, there we go, there we go. Yeah, whatever. It just fades in. And this also fades in. This is from the Forsaken LMS, the old one, FLP. And also there's a fire effect, I almost forgot. That just kind of also fades in, because it gives nice ambience. We got our riser. Then we got the... It hires the volume for the heartbeat, and then it like takes the last survivor drum loop and the stutter, the scream, then takes that impact from iconic KSHMR. I love that. Then it takes like the 1x scream from the 1x FLP case. We got a different fire ambience. We have this thing from the Forsaken LMS. We got the drums that I made with an SF2. Yeah, that just kind of loops. And then we got what also plays in this part. It's what is this? It's a choir. Really like that melody, but whatever. And then we got the bass. Follows the same progression, but it keeps like going up every couple of notes. Then we have the same piano and thing I showed you guys earlier. More stuff from the 1x FLP. And from the Forsaken LMS. Undertale alarm. The impact. Oh yeah, and the voice line. Where is that? Where's the... I don't know where the voice line is. Oh, it's right here, okay.
You can run, but you can hide.
I can't remember which Dave game I found that from, but whatever. Then it gets to the intense part of the song. Until like before like it starts playing like a little bit of the drums here as a transition. And also the little fill that I made. And now we can actually move on to this part of the song. We got, I think this is a GM piano. I don't know why you didn't use FL keys. Yeah, it's the honky tonk piano. Yeah, it just kind of loops that. We got the bass again, but it doesn't go up every couple of notes. Just plays every couple of seconds. And then we got, yeah, I just like faded in and out like a bunch of the samples to give it the rhythm. We got a slap bass. I consolidated the drums for some reason. And then we got the guitar. The lead melody. This is just made with another sound font because I wanted to stick with like the Dave and Bambi style. This I think is a Cyrus thing. Yeah, or no, it's a Flex thing. And it just kind of layers the melody. Yeah. And it just, you can barely hear it though. I don't know why it's there. and then it moves on to the other part of that section where it has this. This is just another guitar, but with like ease mix, I'm pretty sure. Oh, okay, it's paramedic EQ and ease mix, but ease mix shares a lot of the effects. Yeah. Yeah, that's all I added for that part, except for the Joe loop. I don't know why the Joe loop's there. It's really fast for some reason. Oh, excuse me. And then it transitions after that part to, you know, it fades in this little shreddage guitar because I love shreddage. Then it does this part where it does this little progression. It really sounds out of key for some reason. I'm not sure why, but whatever. Then more, this just layers the shreddage, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. And it just follows that progression. Average down progression, chord progression, yeah. Oh yeah, and then this is the guitar melody, you know. Wolves in Sheep's Clothing, I love that song. Yep. Then we got the drums, which is just the same from the intro, I'm pretty sure. We got the spinner out again to layer the melody. Yep. We got this really annoying pinch squeal guitar that just follows the same bass, but it's really weird. What's this? Oh, it's just a consolidated thing. It has ease mix on it. Yeah, it's nice. There's a little part here, yeah, where it changes the melody a little bit to this. Yeah, it just kind of keeps doing that. And then it moves on to the last part. Which is this. There's a lot of stuff that goes on in this part, but main gist is that everything from layer to like this section right here that I went over, it just comes back, like all those samples. Brings back this progression. But it just kind of loops the one like bass note. So and then it has this the main juice and potatoes, the the tension riser loop that or not really loop, but it's just, you know. Yeah, and then the drums come back for a second. Just to not make it feel weird when it transitioned out. then there's a crash at the end, and that's like it for this song. There wasn't like again, there wasn't like a lot to it because I didn't put a lot of thought into it, but it does sound, I do like this song. So I guess I can I'm just gonna go through like some of the really shit ones as the first ones, the With Friends remake. I don't like this song. It will freaking load. Okay, there. Um, you got the kick. It's really loud. Jersey kick, whatever. These are consolidated from the actual song. They're really shit, but and then like we got the vocals that have Big Crush on them. I actually have a lot of effects on them. Just a lot of bullshit. I have sound criticizers there like twice. And just keeps fading in as like the bed squeaks. That's kind of it. Except for the crash and car siren. In this. Yeah. Jersey perk. That's like, yeah, that's like the main gist of like the whole emote. The only thing I like are the like little snares I layered. And I guess the sound effects. Yeah, no, that's just it. That you need to know. It's really boring. I plan to remake that soon. I guess I can show off the PCX theme, the 808. Yeah, I could have, but I didn't think about it. Funk song out of your sneeze. No, you're gonna die if you do that. Okay, okay, okay. We have this. To start off, we have this. I actually use this really like freaking tough plugin. It's called Bin Scrambler. I like it. And basically, it just makes things sound like a lot weirder. It sounds like everything's like compressed. Yeah, I really like it. And in this part, it just kind of plays these two samples. Let me. This is like a little ambience I have, and it plays this. If you don't know where that sample actually comes from, it's the. I mean, most people know, but it's from the like the Flowers Chase theme from Forsaken or whatever that I took it from, the FLP. I just kind of took that because I thought it sounded neat and sampled it. Yeah, no, it just kind of fades out. And then we have a little bit of a riser, if you can even call it that. And then we have this little disc scratch thing that plays for a second before like the transition. And then we got layer 2, which has a guitar. I really like that guitar. Actually, very proud of it. But you know, and then it has like cinematic drums, drum loop. We got a crash. Actually, there's a lot of crashes here. Well, actually, there's like 2 impacts. And then a crash. That's what I meant to say. Dude, my scroll wheel is like fucking up. Stop it. Alright, whatever. You guys are gonna have to deal with my shitty scroll wheel. But and then we have in layer 2 it plays the Green Hill melody. Yeah. And then it transitions into layer 3, which has the risers again and stuff like that. Same thing. And now the guitar thing kind of changes a bit. It has these little, if I'll let me show you guys. It has these little like cool sounds really nice. And if we would just remove that, that's what it sounds like normally. But it because it gets compressed, it has a little bit more aura. And then we have the little Green Hill like melody thing, but it's like it's not Green Hill. It's just using the same instrument, and it just kind of loops that to make it sound ominous. What the fuck? And we got drums. We love drums. Yeah, it's really basic, but then we got the fill type transitions. Actually, it doesn't even be used. It's not even used in layer 2, but actually layer 3, I mean. And that's like it for layer 3 because it's really a lot of the layers are boring. And then we got the Sonic EXE sample at the end of layer 3. It's just reversed. I think kind of slowed. The riser, the Half-Life 2 Stalker Scream in layer 4. What is this? I actually forgot. Oh, it's a little scream. It's just pitched down. I use this drum loop that I've been using for like years. I love this drum loop. But and then we got the actual drums. Yeah, it's really freaking awesome. We got this little ambience thing. I think it's nice. The crash. Then we got the actual like progression. And we got this back. Yeah, it's freaking awesome. And then we move on to the next part, which changes the guitar a little bit. It just uses that. Its drums stay the same, and everything else kinda just removes a little bit of stuff. It adds the rave thing that it's used in the, I forgot where it's used, but it's in Forsaken FLP. It's just like pitched up. Uses the EXE teleport sound, you know, as a nice little touch. Oh god, I feel like I'm gonna sneeze again, please. Okay. That's kind of it. It just kind of like stutters and stops, like in a couple parts, just to like do the riser thing. But you know. And then we got this part where it's like the cool little section. And if you guys remember, the Dave and Bambi LMS thing actually used the same progression, this little bass progression here, because I really like this little like like the little thing that goes up and then down. And then we got the same drums. I don't want to see the drums; they're all the same. But we got this little the piano melody. It doesn't follow the bass. I just realized, which when it's supposed to, kinda. But actually no, I think I did that on purpose because it sounded nicer. And then we got strings from Flex. Yeah, and they just follow the bass. We got the fire back. We got this clock loop. That's kind of it. Except for this part that I did not use. I have no clue why these kicks are here. I'm gonna get rid of them. I did use this part, it's just I didn't really, I didn't add those kicks for some reason. I don't know why they were there. Got that nice sounding guitar, I love it. And yeah, it's just like the impacts and this again. Just sped up with the piano melody. And that's like it for the PCX theme. It's really boring. Something we can actually move on that's slightly more interesting is the lick LMS. I love the lick LMS. It's not actually wrong on anything with my scroll wheel. It's just like only on FL for some reason. I don't have that issue whenever I scroll on like anything else. Okay. A lot of this sample is like sampled from a MIDI. It's like the, the Brainiac song from Plants vs Zombies. Oh my god. It uses the Plants vs Zombies SF2s a lot actually for the instruments. It's pitched up by 200 cents. If it's not, then it sounds like this. Which I think was used in the old version of the song, but I don't remember. I'm gonna start off with the little progression here, which is just outright taken from, the song it's inspired by. We got this little melody I made for the start of the song. Yeah, I like it. That's like basically just the start of the song. It has nothing else. And then it plays the yeah, and then this that you barely hear ever, and it has a reversed crash to do the transition, and the drums. I did actually take these drums from, I think it's like it's a hold on, it's like a Diadust song for like an Artful Skin. Yeah, it's this song. Hold on. Dude, is it gonna play an ad? Okay, no, it's not. It's just taking a minute to load. Yeah, this song. That's what I took the drums from. Because I wanted the song to have like a certain style to it. Because I really wanted it to sound like Komodo Dragon from fucking Block Tales. You know, this fucking song.
Ain't no
Oh my god, the fucking ad! Okay. But everyone knows what song I'm talking about. It's a Nico Patty song. It's amazing. I really wanted it to sound like this song, so and I thought those drums really fit, so I just used them. And then the transition. We got the fucking Komodo Dragon, like, inspired lead. Pretty sure it uses like the same basic like progression from it. Like if I were to compare these side by side, like right now, it's like basically almost the same. It's just kind of different. But yeah, we got that lead. We got the piano follows the progression. And as you can see, it's the fucking same progression as I used in like the fucking PCX theme and the Dave and Bambi LMS because I love that progression. It's too good. Too good. Too good. We got this flex, the little strings, I guess. Follows the same progression. We got this piano, which is also sampled from, or well, inspired by the Artful song that I showed you guys. The guy got the drums from, so inspired from that. Then we got this guitar. It's Odin. I love Odin. I'm pretty sure it just has like a little bit of effects on it. Or no, it's just like mixed differently. But yeah, that's the guitar. We got this consolidated serum bass. It's the really basic one because I thought it was nice to add in there. We got this drum loop that I've said before I love using. We got this little background lead, I guess, or background instrument. It's also taken from the Plants vs Zombies song. Got the slap bass that does this little thing with the bass. Or well, the original progression, it just kind of goes crazy with it. Yeah, it's basically the same thing. And then we got this again, just layered. And that's kind of it. There was just a lot of layering in this song. And except for this part, which is also, I think, well, no, I think I made this myself. Yeah, I did. I can tell it did. And it's just this. I really like that melody because it fits well in this part, even though you can barely hear it. And we got this pattern. Oh shoot, voice crack. Where it just like transitions. It's really nice. And then we got this part. Same. Okay, that's the drums. We got this. Which once again is also taken from the Plants vs Zombies song. Guitar. You know, and then we got the those again. Got a cinematic drum loop. We got this, which also it's just like the same bass, but again, you know, go crazy. We got these violins. Okay, that's the same thing. Like this, it's like a cinematic. What is it called again? It's like orchestra hit. Yeah, and it just yeah, I like it. That's it for this part. Then we got this little extra part. It has all like the same like progressions and stuff. It brings back the piano thing that I really like. And it brings in this new lead melody. It's layered by this flex thing that makes it kind of sound weird. Yeah, I don't really know how much I like that, but you can barely hear it, so it doesn't matter. And we got this part, literally like part near the end. There it's just, you know. Yeah, just has that. And then it follows I think, oh wait, no, this is a kind of different progression that falls in this part. Yeah. And everything else kind of follows it. And then we got the Earthbound. I think this is another Geiges thing. Yeah, it is. It kind of fades out and plays every bar. The bass does this now. I don't know why I made it do this. The slap bass, I don't know why I did that, but I got the strings and everything. And we got this that layers the main melody. The little organ with the GMSF2. We got the little hey, the little chants that play in the song. There's a little bit before this, like the transition, there's a couple of sound effects, and this is one of them from PVZ. We got Crazy Dave.
Blabby wobble.
You barely hear those in the song. They're really quiet. And then we got this last part, which utilizes drums, little crash, and then a different crash, and it just kind of does that, and I think it sounds nice. We got this like lead. I think it's like from Serum. No, it's Flex. Why would it be Serum? But it just. Oh wait. Oh, this is like layered by a bunch of stuff. Hold on. Yeah, it uses this. It's like really emotional. It's really sad because Blake's about to win. We got these strings that do they're all layered, so we got the strings. Yeah, and then I think this is a piano. You know, it's the same piano I used. But yeah, everything's just layered. And then we got the piano back. This will, yeah. We got this. It's layered by another thing, but I don't really care to look into it that much. Because it's basically all the same. I got the Geiges thing again, but it just plays more every bar. We got the Undertale alarm. We got the ticks back, the clock ticks, and then the ending, which is just the piano, except for this where it does the symbol, and that's like it. For that FLP. Yeah, I'm excited with your drum kit with 808s. Yes, with questionable names. Can't wait for the Shart 808. Goodbye, Daniel Dan. Thank you. This I like all these themes like took like let's actually I'm gonna actually see project general settings. I'm gonna see how long these actually took. So the lick elements took like 3 hours just to make, and there's like a lot of there's like things in here like all these patterns. There's like unused patterns and shit that I just would not care to look through. That's why I haven't been through all these FLPs. But there's like maybe like another stream I'll do that, but it wouldn't be as interesting because none of them are. Most of them are butt. Okay, a lot of them just suck, but regardless, it's still kind of interesting. We have. I guess I can show off some scrapped things too. I've shown this in the Discord server. It was supposed to be the new Piggy Chase theme, but I just never like released it. Experiment with breakcore, speedcore. Maybe. I've never like experimented with like other like genres all that much. It's mostly just like the really cinematic shit that I make. Oh yeah, my Cybone chase theme. I forgot I even made that. But yeah, that was also scrapped. This was the Piggy Chase theme that I was making. Starts off with like a scientist thing, and it's if I were to show this off with another instrument, because it sounds really weird with this, which is what I was intending to do, but if I just used it with a different one, yeah, it's the progression I guess, and we have this flex thing, just as like ambience I guess. Layer 2 has a piano. More piano. And follows the progression. And that's layer 2 for the most part. And then it moves on to layer 3. Has these guitars. That follow the progression. A lot of my songs are really simple to like make. Got these drums. Really simple drums. We got the cinematic loop, or yeah. And that's like it for like layer 3. Again, this wasn't finished, so. Oh yeah, and this like thing goes faster now. I guess for intensity purposes. It's layer 4, and it has these guitars. The main reason why this song is scrapped is for one, it doesn't fit Piggy, And for 2, that progression is like hard as shit to work with, so I just ended up like ditching this entire song. But we got the drums. That I made. We got a layer of the guitar. Yeah. And we also have this break loop. Or top loop, I mean. Yeah. We also have this top lead melody that I don't really like because it doesn't really fit into the song very well, but yeah, no, that was like the entire song. It's really like unfinished, but I figured it'd be nice to look back on. There was 2 other scrap themes, but it has like almost nothing, so it'd be useless to go over. And there's unfinished work in progresses. Oh, you guys want to see something? Oh, you guys are gonna love this one. I'm actually not even gonna say what it is until I open it. Okay. Oh, I keep getting pinged on Discord. Stop it. Okay. Oh, you don't blink. Oh, what could this be for? This is like the Just Wink FLP that I was well, the remix I was making. Holy shit, it's loud. Okay, my bad for just blasting your guys' ears. I didn't think how loud it'd be. It starts off with that. We got the Just Wink lyrics. We got a fill in this. I don't. Oh, these are the drums. And we have this little melody. Skibidi toilet FLP. But yeah, that's like that. And we have these. I think these are yeah, these are drums. Which are nice. We got these metal drums. I don't think these are ever used though. Yeah. We got more drums that were not used. We got this piano. Which I recreated from just like listening to Don't Blink. That's why that's even in the FLP in the first place, because I was just like recreating all of it. These parts I haven't really shown off, but I haven't really finished them either, so. It has the Baldi, or the GM stuff. Yeah, and we got the Just Wink lyrics, guys. I'm not actually gonna show a bunch of those because that might be leaking. I think those are still used, but these are just the drum menus. If I can mute these. I like the snare. It's funny. Just gonna use has the guitar. It follows the same progression as the one before, and then it kind of switches up here. Oh yeah, and the fucking null motif that I kind of built off of. Yeah, I still like that melody. And these are just the drums. Never mind, I don't need to go into those. It kind of like makes it longer here, like the guitar, I guess. Yeah, and that was like it for Just Wink. Like all the progress I had for it, it was like really like it was like nothing. But I yeah, I guess that was neat to show off because I haven't really you guys haven't seen progress for Just Wink in like forever. Um, what else could I? A little fun fact, since I have the FLP in here. I thought it was pretty obvious, but I've never seen like someone mention it. Um, I
I
did
did
this.
this.
Oh,
Oh,
what the
what the
fuck?
fuck?
I
I
forgot it.
forgot it.
Like
Like,
it's like recording me. Stop it. Okay. But basically like I sung this little thing for a last 30-second theme. Uh, the fucking vocals are here. Get out of here.
they made the gravest of mistakes in the eyes of a snake.
Yeah, I recorded all of this
Made the grave.
because I didn't. I was afraid if I used the vocals from the actual song, I would have like gotten shot dead. So sorry, DA Games. I'm sorry. But yeah, it's like a little thing I just wanted to show off real quick. Overmind, yeah. You know what? I'll open. It's not in here for some reason, but I'll open the Overmind FLP. Hold on. I might be missing a lot of stuff though. I don't. Okay, I'll try. Let me just open an FLP that give me a second, just so I'm in the right directory. Legacy Overmind, I think I might still have that. Um, I'm not sure though, because that's like one of the first ever songs I made for Jokesaken. I really doubt it's like um it's even here on my like hard drive anymore. But if it is, I'll open it. Oh, I'm praying that FL doesn't crash. Okay. Let me find the Overmind. I think yeah, it's called like this. Okay. Boom 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 boom. Mm, 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 mm. Um, let's hope you don't blame yourself. Yeah, I am missing like a lot of things from the Overmind FLP, but I think I can like find them again if I just like load it real quick. It's gonna be missing a lot of shit. This FLP takes a really long time because it's probably actually the hugest FLP out of like all the ones I've shown so far. It's like really big. So it might take a minute just to how do you because I move my shit to usually I like get it in my downloads folder first and I just kind of add shit just to see if it works. And then over time I like um no, I don't delete half of my samples. I just like it gets like put into like a different area, like a different folder. That's like most of the time what it does. Actually, it's probably in new. Okay. Dude, my shit is crashing. What is happening? Okay. Fuck. Every time you hear my fucking Windows, it's like it's how you guys know the sample is not there. Oh shit. Okay, well, I need to reload it. Yeah, organizing files messes it up because fucking it sucks. FL Studio sucks. I think every program in the world fucking sucks. That's what I think. Oh my god, it's taking forever to load. This is why I'm never remaking this song again. It takes 5 trillion years to load because of how much shit is in it. If FL crashes, I'm gonna have to reopen FL and try to load it again. But it should load. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and I actually have all the samples. Yay! So I guess just to start off, we have this little loop that I found. It's really nice. Uh, layer 2, we got the Undertale alarm and the Forsaken FLP background screen. Just with like some effects. I think it's like it's Deep Blue Glitch and Deep Blue Crusher. I just like put like Deep Blue Glitch. I just did a bunch of Crusher, but first it would tape stop, so it'd like sound like this. Yeah. Yeah, the Undertale alarm. Just really pitched down. And we got this consolidated little complextro bass I did. Yeah. And it just kind of loops that. And we got layer 3, which has everything from layer 2 and onward. Has this guitar. Yeah, it just does that, and then like the up layer or the up like 1 octave or whatever. And then we have this like little kick that's used here, and we got this from the Forsaken FLPs. I forgot which one it was. And it just like does this little thing as a transition for the kick. And then it moves on to layer 4 because all the layers before it were just so really uninteresting. But now it gets to the juicy stuff. I love it. But I guess we have the kick. a hardstyle kick. It's layered by another one, which is these are what it sounds like normally. We got the consolidated complexor bass again. We got a crash. We got this, which is just the guitar thing I shown earlier, but just like it just fades in and out. We got this little loop. Yeah, and then I think this is another kick. Oh no, these are the little. I forgot what these were actually. Yeah, that's what those are, but it just like does this instead. Yeah, so it sounds nicer. We got the hi-hat. I love that hi-hat. It sounds so freaking good. And that's like it for that little first part. And then it moves on to the other part in layer 4 where it like is like the build up. And this is just the reverse kick, by the way, from the other one. Or no, never mind. I thought it was reversed, but it's just like the longer version. And this is like the Friday Night Funkin' sample. I can actually bring that song up right now. If you can even. It's probably gonna play another ad. I'm gonna get really sad. Oh my god, it is. No. But I'll play the song real quick just so you can see what I mean with the FNF sample. Bro, I just got a Shrek ad! Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna play that song for too long, but same thing. And then we got this build up part, which is the same kicks, just they start like fading in. Yeah. We got this. Little flex sequence has ease mix on it. How it sounds like this. And we got this little other kick. Yeah, and we got this consolidated thing, I think. Yeah, it's just like the bass. The stay funky loop does repeat a couple of times during this as like a little like, so it's not just like fucking bland. And then this little other kick that I think appears in the other part slightly comes in. Yeah. And this little riser that plays for a couple of seconds. And then it does that little, little lead. I think this instrument is just from Syrtis. Oh no, it's Flex. Now we can actually get onto like the cool part. The part that I love. And it's pretty obvious, but this is like based off it's based off You're an Idiot. The little like fucking, the little melody it goes with. Because a lot of people don't know that this song originally was a You Are an Idiot Noli Chase theme retake before I made it into Overmind's chase theme. So, and I thought it just the "You Are an Idiot" thing just mixed well with Overmind, so I just kept it. And as I said before, the same kicks and stuff. I actually did get this kick from Vlad's sample pack, I'm pretty sure, so it's neat. This little thing stays. Complex bass. Little layer for the melody. I don't know why I used that though. The guitar, that thing, and the hi-hats. That's like it. And then I did this like little cool, like weird thing, where the melody that changes, like it like transitions. It doesn't usually sound like that, and instead, because I did this, it adds like a little flavor to it. Yeah, I thought it sounded nice, so. And it transitions well into the next part. Which is this one, yeah. It also fades into the kick, which I think this is reversed. Yeah, this is. Got the riser still and everything. Yeah, whatever. This is how the kick pattern goes. Has a lot of layers to it. And then we got this little pattern, which I think this is just another flex thing, or yeah, it is. And we got this thing again, because I really like that sound. We got the guitars. Got this little loop. Where can you get Vlad sample packs? The ones that are free, you can just find on his like I think Ko-Fi, but the ones that are like paid obviously are also on there. But I actually paid for one of them, so instead of pirating it. This thing, I actually have no clue. I don't remember how I found this like little instrument of like this thing, but I just used it as like a lead. That's how the thing sounds. And then we got the super cool and intense part, yeah! Which actually I consolidated a lot of. So I can't really show most of it off, but we got the Tattletale voice line. Got an ultra kill thing. Yeah. Then a vocal one shot. Or well, whatever that is. And got a slight riser that you can barely hear. Then we got this, which is actually just a reversed tattletale sound effect. I just used it as a riser. I got this loop I made. It's called the computer loop. It's nice. We got this schnoz glitch thing that I pitched down really like heavily. That you can barely hear. We got this another schnoz thing. And that's like the whole transition thing. The kick. Yeah, and then we got this little thing. It's like the little bass, I guess. What is this? Oh yeah, and this little riser thing that plays. Yeah, it's pitched down heavily. That one's pitched up, but you can barely hear it. Just more schnoz things, I guess. A little glitch thing. I don't really know where I found that, but I found it. Another schnoz glitch. Another schnoz thing. It's just the pitched up one that I showed earlier. And now it gets onto the juicy part. I love this part. We got like a little drum loop, pop loop or whatever. And it uses a different kick now. That I really like. It's just pitched down to fit the key. The bass is still used. It just like it doesn't stop or stutter. That's kind of it for that part. Got that thing. Oh yeah, and this is the fucking Roblox sound. But I just like heavily compressed it. Oh, let me try to find it. What track is this? There's a lot of things in here. Hold on. Oh god, I feel like I'm not gonna find it. Because there's so much shit. Oh wait, it says it right there. I'm stupid. Yeah. 48. Yeah, it just has like a heavy like crusher effect on it. And it's like pitched up. I think I fucked it up, but whatever, I don't care. Yeah, I don't give a shit. Whatever. It's staying the same way. Then it has this little transition. I like this little sound I used. It's the reverse kick for this. Oh yeah, and this like little part you barely hear in the before like it ends, like the little section before it ends, it
Don't leave me.
plays another tattletale voice line. Pretty neat. Got the kick again. I still used it after that, and mixed it with another kick, so it makes like a cool little pattern. Yeah. We got this. And there's like a little alarm, I guess. Glass shatter effect. The complexure bass again. The crash. Yeah, all the other stuff. I got this bass loop that I use. It actually is the main thing you hear in the song. We got the same hat too. Or well, it's kind of different. We got that loop. It's hard to keep track of a lot of the things in here because there's so much. We got the risers again, like the ones you already seen, like these ones. Yeah, it transitions well. And then we got the little or yeah, wait, I actually sampled something here. This little thing. It's from like the that one Vlad remix of an FNF song. I just pitched it down really heavily. So this is another Vlad thing. We got another tattletale sound effect for like a riser. Or just like background noise, I guess. They barely hear. We got it's basically the same things, just as the other part, except for we have this loop now, which is another Vlad thing. And we got this riser for the next part. I do like what I did here with like the little metal thing and this mixture of like sounds. It makes it sound nice. Yeah, that's like it for this part. Because this part's really uninteresting up until the build up, the drop. And it's very similar to you know, this part right here. Oh, that's the wrong part. But, you know, it's very similar because it uses the uses a different kick. Uses one of the old ones. Still have the consolidated bass. As a little reference to the old Overmind theme, I added this little like emoji scream sound effect. And I made it go crazy with like the offset or the panning. With it not pitched down, it sounds like, yeah, you can barely even hear that. No, I'm not updating my FL, die. Got that guitar. Actually, I do think that changes a little bit. Yeah, it does change the bass a little. But yeah, then we got the kick pattern. Yeah. And then we got the little transition where I use the Roblox harmonica for some reason. For like a couple of seconds. And it uses the 1x scream and the Forsaken thing. It also has this drum loop again from the earlier part. And then this part, it just like, you know, it's like the other part. Yeah. It uses this thing, this little screen. I think it has like a little bit of effects on it. 39. Yeah. Has ease mix and deep blue pressure. Bass. Uses this loop. That's another Vlad thing. It uses this new kick, and it uses the other drum loop again. Uses another scream, like this one. Just has like a little stutter. And that was it. That was the entire song. I don't know what this was for though. Oh yeah, that was like for the old version of the song where like it did that, but yeah, that's all my interesting little thingies I had for this. It's not a lot, but well, I mean it is a lot. It's FLP's fucking huge. But yeah, that was it. I can try to find the yeah, here it is. I think this is the no, that's not it. The Overmind Chase theme. I think this is the old FLP. I think I don't have as much of the stuff I do though. Not entirely sure. I'm getting pinged. Okay. 6-7 Mingo. Oh shit, what the fuck? It just like played like a ticking sound in my ear. Thanks, FL. But yeah, okay, this was the old Overmind Chase theme. It starts off with this little consolidated thing. I actually used the same plugin I did with Unixity. I use what is it? There's actually a lot more effects on this one. I used the what track is this? Has no track. Okay, what's the plugin called? Okay, whatever. But I used the that one glitchy thing that makes things sound all compressed. I also use like this little glitch thing if I remove it, or well, if I remove it and then like shit. Oh, okay. If I remove it and disable the glitch, it sounds like this. Which is no fun. I don't like that. So I made it sound like this instead. It's just accompanied by like an ambience, and then this is like the thing it used for the intro. Which is like a little laugh, I guess, I had. That I just like sampled into it. And then it does the bass, fades it in. This was from a Forsaken FLP. I think the same one that I mentioned that I got like the flower stuff from. It uses a stop trigger, so it sounds like, yeah, it makes it go like meow. Yeah, has a reverse kick, and it uses the laugh again, as in the intro. It uses this bass. It just like it fades it in and out, so it sounds more cooler. And it uses this little layer. Uses this kick. Uses the hi-hats. And it, you know. Oh yeah, this is the laugh I was talking about. Yeah, that. And then it like fades in right here to make it sound cool. And stutters. And that was layer 3, and then we're gonna move on to layer 4. It changes the BPM. It does these cool hardstyle kicks. They get pitched down. And the bass follows the pitch. This really weird sound. Yeah. The drum loop that I always use. Hi-hats come back. I don't know what this is. It's just a bass layer. That was it for that part. And then moves on to like the transition where it does like this little sound. And like it does like the tape stop again where it goes down. Yeah, and then it basically just copy and pasted like the same part, but just added a couple more stuff like this piano. Yeah, and then it has the iconic the cat laugh. Yeah. Then we have the bass again. Yeah, that got this little square melody. It just kind of loops. Oh yeah, and we also have this impact. makes you go down again. Then the drum stutter. And then the ending part where it does this. Yeah. And it just like loops this like piano thing again. And then it changes the square melody to this. It also has this different bass. Yeah. And then just glitches out at the end to go back to layer 4. But yeah, that's like it. Stable Live Gaming. Dude, I'm actually using this channel to live stream because I literally can't on my main channel. I got like fun little story. I can't stream on my main channel because what is it? I got like striked on YouTube and it got my channel deleted, and so I was like I was like really young and my brother was playing like copyrighted music in the background. So I just can't stream on my main channel anymore, so I have to use my second channel. What other ones can I show? Mr. Turtle I'm not gonna show because that one's just boring. It's just like a remix of um it's a remix of Total Fingers, so it's not interesting. Don't worry. File Name 2 is coming soon. I'm not gonna say when because I don't want to leak it. I think people might get mad at me if I say when, but you know, he's coming. He's soon. I'm not, dude. I haven't even finished the DBX theme, bro. I'm not gonna leak it. DBX is awesome. How long has the stream been going on for? Like, okay, not that long. I'm not showing the fucking. Okay, fine. Fine. I'll open the DBX chase theme FLP in a second. I can send you the PC extract in a bit if you want. Sorry, this is like the milestone Unix chase theme. We'll do this after DBX. Hold on. God damn it! I have to open. It like always switches my directory every time I open something that isn't from. Give me a second. DBX chase theme. The orange speaker. That's a niche reference. Okay. DBX, guys. Yeah, the drum loops, the this theme is not supposed to be taken seriously, bro. I just did some shit in like a VC one night. There's like nothing to show here. It's an awesome sound. Yeah, DBX. The iconic soapy 3 notes. It's Liam.eac chase theme. No, no. It's the W sample upbeat. It's the swash swash sample. That's what I call it. This is the gay sample. The gay sample. Um. Yeah, there's like nothing I can show here. There's like nothing interesting. The only thing that is interesting is is samples the Little Big Planet theme. That's like I'm not gonna show what part samples it, but you could probably tell. Uh, the gay sample. Everyone say thank you to DBX. Yeah. So this is the Little Nas X chase theme. It, yeah. Jersey Club. It's beautiful. It's the best chase theme ever. What's some other stuff I can show? Oh yeah, wait. I think I can show the old Wilted Roses skin chase theme FLP because you know it's scrapped. The Unique City skin. Yeah, that's the right one. Once again, there's nothing really interesting here, actually. I thought there would be a lot more. Oh well. Oh, I mean, other than like songs, there's some sound design stuff I did. What is this? Yo. Liam, what did you send me, bro? The drum loops! Here's some like Greenfellow sound effects I did. Little sound design. It's W. Okay, enough of that though. That's this. Sound effects aren't interesting. I hate sound effects. Let's take a look. I wonder if I have the subject chase theme FLP. I know I've shown it off like 5 times, but wouldn't hurt to show it again. You know what? No, whatever. I'm not looking for subject right now. I'll open the LMS FLP. The fun fact that didn't the corrupt nature sound effect for Greenfellow isn't even like, it doesn't even sample the tails flying sound effect. I just like found some like sound effect that sounded really similar to it. So that's funny. Subject 0 update lay when? It actually might be this month. Woo! No, I'm kidding. Probably not this month. But you know, it might be in July. By the way, this is also going to take forever to open because this is another really big FLP. The base LMS like got remade like 50 different times. Here it is. Actually, it's not that big. Oh, I lied. Fucking lie. We got the little starting. Oh yeah, right. It like fades in. Yeah, we got that first little melody. It's a flute that I have with like some delay. We got sub bass. Yep. We got the Baldy roller slap. The Jokesaken motif, yeah. We got a slap bass that follows the same progression. Kinda. We got the little. This is the actual Jokesaken motif. The little bells like. Reminder that this is like the very first song I made when I got onto Jokesaken, so it's gonna be kind of butt. We got a little drum loop. Oh, we got a crash, verse crash, the happy birthday sample.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, it's like pitched down like a lot for some reason.
Happy birthday.
We got like a little the Roblox slap sound, retro, eggnog fill. We got the slap again, but it's faster. Yeah. Then the intense part. We got these like this harp that follows the bass, layered. Yeah. And then we got the slap bass again, but it has more of a rhythm. Yeah. We got this, the bells. Yep. Then we got the sub bass again. Got the cinematic drum loops. A chant. The same drum loop from the intro. We got shreddage before I had Odin. Yep, and then we got the violin stings or whatever. My iconic motif. And yeah, we just got the bells again. Or like not the bells, the music box. We got later in the song we got this little clock loop that's actually also used in the it's also used in the PCX theme. We got Tinky Winky sound effect. Oh my god. Which I think is also pitched down for some reason. The subspace sound effect. The fill again. What is this? Oh yeah, panning. I think is for the Tinky Winky sound effect. This is the cool part. And has this little new thing. It's really spooky, but when I remove the ease mix, it sounds a lot less scary. Yeah. It does this. Little scary piano. And the shredded guitar kind of changes a bit. The strings also change a little bit. And now we have the drums! The kick! We got the snare. Snare layer. The hi-hat. The other hi-hats. And then down here we have the old Tinky Winky sound from the old LMS. The reason why this was removed was just because it sounded like butt. Yeah, no, I didn't like it. So I just removed it. The Among Us alarm sound effect. Yep. Not sure why I used that, but I did. We also have this sample. If you know, you know.
It makes no sense.
Only for those who know. Is there anything else? Not really. It just has the bells and stuff and the baldy slaps. Yeah, and I made the other organ thing, or well, I used Analogy, but it just basically plays the same as the melody as the music box. It's just made like that by default. I like that was just the preset I used, so it sounded really nice. We have this little like thing. Sounds really funny, but it works in the song because you can barely hear it. And that's like basically it, up until this part at least. The piggy noise, or well, you know, Minecraft pig. The little sound effects here, I'm gonna like remove this real quick. Little Roblox sound effects. The clock comes back. The crowd chant and the warning thing. This little like sample. Horse impact. I like horse impact. It brings back the old drum sample from the beginning. Brings this back. And the BPM also changes in this part, so it becomes faster. The progression changes. The violin. Those strings. And the drums. I think these are just the same from earlier. Or well, it's kind of different. And then all of that together sounds like this! Ah! Yeah, that's the Jokesaken LMS. I might remake this song, I don't know. You are going crazy. Or maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know actually. I guess like the last song I can do is the Unix 3 milestones, because that's what I have in here. I don't really feel like looking through the other ones. This song, the Unix 3 milestone thing, was actually like it was highly inspired. I know I've like said this before, but it's highly inspired by this other theme. Goddamn, I got an ad. But it's uh based off another like a Forsaken UST, because we were gonna use this song originally for the Unix 3 milestones before I decided I was just gonna like remake it, and it sounded like this. Yeah, that was the original song I was we were going to use for the milestones for Unix 3, but we decided not to and decided to make my own, which is how this came to be. So like any other Unix 3 theme, we have the glitchy start. This also uses bin scrambler, which makes it sound all weird and compressed. That is a soppy beat. The shark bite thing. Oh no, it does sound like that. That was completely unintentional, but that's funny. We got like a chorus on this to make it sound like, you know, all evil. There's also pitch down like a lot. If I unpitch this, yeah, that's what it sounded like normally. We got this ambience. And now we can move on to layer 2 because that was like the only things in layer 1. Oh shit! I just accidentally saved it, guys. It's gonna take a minute now to actually move on. Fuck. Okay. God damn it. Okay, there. Okay. Let me just save it one more time so I can actually. Because these FLPs are so big, they take forever to save. Okay. Okay. And this was like the bass. Yeah, it has that like same rhythm as the one in this video. So I was inspired off. And I wanted to recreate it, so. This is a hi-hat. I got the glitchy thing again. And the hype ambience. Cycle. And it has like a little laugh that has like a bunch of effects on it. Show you what it sounds like without it. Yeah, it's also pitched up really heavily. On impact. 2 impacts. A layered bass. And a crash. And we also have this little one-off thing that I recorded. It has a lot of effects. It sounds really stupid when it doesn't have the effects. It's really funny. Then you remove it. It's like really pitched up. Yeah. That's what I recorded for that, but it sounds like completely different. Yeah. We got. That's like actually that's everything. Alright, then we got layer 3. There's a lot of automation going on, so I'm gonna try to explain all of it, but basically this starts like fading in and out, little ambience and the glitches. Another hi-hat, got a kick. And it kind of pans to the left and right ear. We got a snare. Or no, that's a hi-hat, my bad. And we got this. Which just kind of fades in. Got crash again and the impacts. Yeah, we know those. We got this little lead. We got the scary laugh again that I recorded, but just like it just sounds like that. Oh, we got this sample. I have no clue what this was originally. Do not ask me why or how. How, when. There, yeah. Okay. And then we got the bass, which doesn't work. Oh yeah, right, because it fades in. I think. No, it just doesn't work. Okay, and then we got the security breach. Nothing's playing. Hold on. Okay, there.
You're in such big trouble, mister.
Yeah, and it has like a bunch of effects on it. Like dimension, yeah, all this jazz.
You're in such big trouble, mister.
Yeah. Turn this back on. We got the US EAS alarm. It's like it's like reversed. Yeah. Oh, we got this little foley for like glitchy stuff. Another glitch. That has a transition. It's just like a little nice touch to it. Yeah. And now we have layer 4, and it has these kicks that go to the left and right ear. It's really nice. We got the bass again from layer 3. Got the glitchy stuff fading in and out. Then we got this weird impact. Yep. Then we got the bass, which for some reason still doesn't work. I have no clue why it's not playing like at all. But whatever. We got the hype ambience again. We got the impacts. We got this, the kick. Yep. And then we got glitchy marbles, which is just the other stuff from the intro. Yeah, and that's like up until this part, it has that little like lead. I don't know where it is. But it's somewhere. Oh wait, it's down here. Okay. We have this. Yeah, I liked it at the time, so I just used it. Fetish. It follows the bass progression. And now the transition. I love the transition. Yeah, this little ear candy thing, and then hard style. And now this is my favorite part about the song, and it's like the best sample ever. It's it samples, because I was in a call while making this, and my like Loki and them said, "Hey, you should sample the fucking Elmo loading screen for the song." So I decided to do it, and this is what it came out as. It's just this video.
All it does.
Hey, come here. You, Elmo. Come here.
Over here. You see.
Yeah, it's amazing. And then I made this with the same audio. Which is really awesome. That was like my favorite part of the song. It was probably the funnest thing to do. But in that part, there's also another little lead. Which is, you know, the thing. But most of everything else just stays the same. It just doesn't have like some other stuff. And then it changes the lead again near the end. Like right here. Yeah. And then that's the end of the song. Which is freaking tough. But yeah, that's like it. I guess I can look through like some of these unused patterns. That's used. What the hell? Yo. Okay. Oh yeah, this is unused. It's also unused. Because it didn't really fit the song, so I just like never used it. Yeah, it's like everything. Not everything. There's a bunch of more songs I made for the game that I could show off, but sorry, the stream's already been going on for like 2 hours now, so I think that's where I'm gonna call it off. But it was fun. It was very fun. It's interesting. And now this can be left up for, I guess, people who wanna, I don't know, see how I make music or just like see the process.